Mark and Charles arrived there, and what we did was we went out to the country to where there was a bridge and the place where we could get on and off the boats as we wanted to, as Mark and Charles took turns at going, and we finally decided that it was time for us to go home, and so Charles was to have the last ride. When he got in the boat, the motor didn't start right off, so I got on, and by the time the motor started, we were out in the water quite a piece, and so Charles consented for me to go for the ride with him, and I think maybe I was running the motor at the time, and so Charles and Dad, the water's coming into the boat, and so I put the throttle down, and when we did that so fast, so the front of the boat went under water, and there Charles and I were out in the middle of the river, and I had no seat. I had no life jacket on because I didn't plan on being in the boat, and so the boat had turned over, and I got on the top of it. But Charles had his life jacket on, but to start out with, we parked the car, and I made sure that I had the emergency brake on so tight that if I wasn't watching, well, there would be no chance of anybody moving the car, and it might go in the water. So when Mark saw the trouble that we were in, he was able to drive the car, only he was too young for a license, and he couldn't get the emergency brake off, and there was no help right immediately there, so he ran down the road. I don't know how many miles, but Mark would have a better idea of that than I do, but he ran so hard that he hurt his feet, and got down to where the person that was in, so he was an overseer, I think, of well, kept patrolling, I think, what happened on the water there, and the lands connected with lands and forests, and so he came back down in his truck, and by that time Charles was at the shore, I think, and just as he was going to get on the shore, well, he slipped on a stone and went under again, and he gave such a horrible cry. By this time, the people were coming to our rescue in their boat. They got me off the boat, and they took me to shore. They said that I was so cold as I remember it, that I couldn't have lasted very much longer. We went home, and he told Mom what had happened to us, and they took us, all three of us, to the local hospital, and we spent the night there, and I guess at least half of the day on Sunday, and we recuperated from the problem that we had, and there was a write-up about it in the local paper, how the Pentecostal pastor and his two sons were very fortunate to be alive after their episode. There was a boat riding, and as I recall it, all of us decided that it would be a good idea to get rid of a boat like that. And so we did get rid of the boat, and all three of us survived. I think that's just about all that I can recall from.
Remember how cold it was? How many degrees?
30. It was cold. I don't just exactly remember, but it was cold, and that's about all that I remember. I could get the item up probably, but it might take just a while to go through the records and find it. So I hope that lesson is good for Joshua, but as we tell you, it was a pretty scary thing, and I certainly advise any younger person to be very cautious around water, and especially listen to their parents, and also we just have to thank Mark for the awareness he had of what had to be done, and done immediately. He actually saved our lives by
only 11 years old or 10.
Pardon?
How old was Mark?
I'm pretty sure he said he was about 14.
No, he wasn't that old. How old was Mark?
Well, I don't know if
He'd be about 11 maybe.
no more.
Yeah.
Well, he wouldn't be any more than 11. We got up there in 1968, and we left in July of 1953, so it could be in between October of 1968 and July, well, the 1st of July 1973, when we moved up to Amherstburg. So I hope that gives you a time period to be able to figure out your dad's age. So
yeah, he would be about 11, I think, if maybe not even that old.
no. Yeah, we'll give you a ring back if we try checking out figures of the time periods. So if we get any more clues here, we'll phone you right back.
Yeah.
So it's good to hear you, Joshua.
Yeah.
And I think that's just about all, isn't it, Carmen?
I think so, yeah.
All right. Thank
Yeah,
you.
good talking to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hope it helps and that we'll get a good mark for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a real scary time, and I think it also made us conscious of how much we need one another, and see there it helps us of one another. So I think that's it. Of course, all the time this was going on, we were certainly doing some praying that the Lord would send help, and He did. Grandma had to take the Sunday services that weekend.
Yeah.
So,
When do you have to hand this in?
I think I have to hand it in on Thursday.
Thursday. Yeah.
yeah, well, we'll see if we can get some. Yeah,
Yeah, well, if you can remember all Grandpa said, I think that's pretty well.
they've got it on the computer, I guess.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
And you're sure welcome.
Yeah.
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 Let us know how it turned out, eh?
Okay. Thanks, Dad.
Yeah. Yeah, and we'll talk to you again, man.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm glad you all there. Even Charles left some few little wrenches here, and there were some of them were kind of nice, so I'm supposed to give that to the team challenge, and so there's a couple of small nice looking ones. I said, well, I'm going to take them out for Joshua and Jeffrey, because I saw them working on that Christmas thing, and maybe that they got last year, and maybe they want to be fixing bicycles or something, so they'll
Okay.
save them till the next time they can get there.
Okay, well, thanks a lot.
Yeah, you're welcome. And thanks for now then.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Dad. Bye-bye.
Love you.
Love ya.
Yeah, me too. You're welcome.
Bye. Love you.
Excellent. It's when your joints and things like that hurt.
Let's just do good. No, excellent.
That was pretty good. Okay, so let me have it here. Let's play it back.
Oh.
So, how does this work?
Click that again.